Hello.
It just got extremely loud. Why? Our rain had just started. Like, the rain is just, like, hitting the house.
It is so loud.
And it has been quiet up until this point, and it literally just started.
Yeah, they knew we were going live. Hello, everybody. I'm Laurie.
I'm Hannah.
And we're Journey with the Gingers, and we're so excited to see you all here in the chat. And yes, it is storming.
So if the power goes out.
We're
sorry.
But it's a good rain. I think we needed it.
I still haven't turned my sprinkler system on.
I haven't turned my sprinkler system on yet either.
It's saving on my water bill.
But this reminds me of the summer your dad was overseas in Iraq, and it rained and rained and rained, and we had like 3 trees fall.
That's great.
I know, because the ground got so saturated. And that happened at the Masters. We live near the Augusta National, and during the Masters week a few weeks ago, they had 3 trees fall because the ground was so saturated because we've had so much rain.
I forget which type of tree it was, but the type of root on that tree is very shallow underground, so it doesn't take much for it to uproot.
And I'm sure they were watering the mess out of that grass, trying to make it pretty for the tournament. But yeah, so it has been a rainy season so far already this spring. Crazy.
I'm saving on my water bill.
My water bill has been a lot lower because we haven't turned our sprinklers on yet. Nope. And it really hasn't been that hot.
Don't speak that into existence.
Yeah, usually by this time we're starting to get some heat around here, but right now it's cool and nice and windy and pretty. All right, so tell us something good. If you have some good news you want to share, if you have a countdown coming up, if you have something great in your life or something great happening to your channel, if you're a creator, share it in the chat, and we would definitely love to hear about it.
I definitely almost hit the scroll bar is really close to the end broadcast button.
Let's not do that.
I almost did it.
Let's not end the broadcast.
Not bad.
So tonight, Hannah took charge of the trivia. And so as you saw on the thumbnail,
she said, you're like, I have no inspiration. I was like, I'll do it this time.
Yeah. So she has got some great questions.
It's a once in a blue moon.
About Disney park trivia.
And let's have a disclaimer. I did not stick with one park. We visit all 6. Thank you.
Some questions are pretty easy. Some questions are a little bit more
if you're an
difficult.
If you're an expert like me, you should know.
Yeah.
And I would like to give a disclaimer. I worked at Disney World. So I'm not being cocky. I literally was an employee, and I learned a lot of stuff. So
she's being cocky.
I'm not being cocky. I just retain a lot of information.
So we also have a couple pieces of travel news. We started doing this last week, and I like doing it. It gives good conversation. But those of you that like the show Fixer Upper with Chip and Joanna Gaines, they also have their own channel now.
Do they?
Yeah, called Magnolia Network.
Where do you get it?
I guess on cable.
Is it on cable or is it
streaming?
Like
I don't know. But they have their own network called Magnolia Network because, they have the Magnolia. That's kind of their business.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah. They also have a lot of good stuff in Target.
I like to also point out I sent Mom the news, too.
She sent me the news too. Yeah. So they are actually having a 6-show series coming up. It's not coming up till November, but they have actually bought a hotel. Well, not a hotel. They actually bought a shrine building. It's called the Grand Karim Shrine Building in Waco, Texas, where they live. And they are going to be doing the whole show about renovating it and making it into a hotel. And it's the working hotel. It will open in October. and the show will air in November. So they'll probably film a little bit of an opening, I guess. But right now they're filming it leading up to getting it ready. And the hotel is actually going to be called Hotel 1928.
The concept reminds me of the Trixie Motel with Trixie Motel, who's like one of the most famous drag queens in the world. She renovated a motel in Palm Springs, California, and you can stay there, and it's really cute. It's a really good job.
But it's gonna start welcoming guests in October. I think it'd be a cool place to stay. And they said it's in walking distance to their Magnolia business they own.
The old mill.
Yeah. It's like real close to it.
Yeah.
And then Hannah also was telling me about a fire breaking out at Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember the dragon's name?
That's Maleficent.
Yeah.
Maleficent turns into a dragon.
Yeah. But it was during the Fantasmic. It happened on Saturday. This is Disneyland in California.
I like to point out that Maleficent has caught fire in 2 places.
Yeah.
She caught fire a couple of years back in Disney World.
So they were doing the nighttime Fantasmic show, and it started up in the head of the dragon and went all the way down. And they had to evacuate everybody from the area. So the fire trucks and everything.
You can feel the fire when the dragon is not on fire.
Yeah.
So I can
We've seen that show at Disneyland.
Yeah, so it's like a little bit of a shock because our Fantasmic in Disney World is at Hollywood Studios, and it's like a seated show event. Like you stand in a line, and they have like this amphitheater and whole thing built for it.
They're on the other side, like the water.
Yeah, and like theirs is like near Tom Sawyer Island kind of situation, and you just stand and watch it.
Yeah,
so it's a different experience, but it's still good.
So the last piece of travel news is...
not the last piece. I got one for you.
Oh. Do you want to share yours first?
Yeah, mine's about Disney.
Go ahead.
So not today, but earlier this week, I received a notification that Disney, has a lot of cheer competitions down there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I read this title. It says, cheerleading team disqualified after parents are seen swimming in the Epcot fountains.
I saw that. I saw the thing about the parents in the fountains.
And if you see
I didn't know that
they are fully immersed.
Yeah, they're like laying in the fountain, like
lounging in the fountain.
In Epcot, yeah.
And people took videos and pictures of these people, and they were wearing the cheer team's shirts.
Oh, yeah. I saw like a TikTok of people laying, like lounging in the fountains in the water all the way up to there. But I didn't realize I had to do a cheer team.
And I feel really bad for the cheerleaders because they're all the way from Canada.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was for cheerleading world competition, and the parents were identified by the team matching shirts, and they were disqualified because they broke the Disney Code of Conduct. Yeah.
So the last piece of travel news has to do with the cruise that I'm going on soon, the Celebrity Summit. And this is just interesting, but those of you that like to cruise, a lot of times we join a Facebook page, and when there's a Facebook page for our sailing, and this is my first time on Celebrity, but there's different classes of rooms on Celebrity, and there is a class called the concierge level class. I have a regular balcony. I do not have concierge, but it's a balcony, but you get amenities, like you get canapes delivered every day. You get sparkling wine on request anytime you want it in your room. You get some perks, like when you first get on board, you go to a restaurant and have lunch. Where else is going to the buffet? Things like that. And so there are people in our Facebook group that said that they got an email that said that Celebrity overbooked the concierge class rooms on our sailing. Like, as Hannah said, they're not the airlines. How do they do that? Because I know when I booked, I got what I didn't get. I mean, I know you can do like a guarantee, I guess. Yeah. But I got my room number. So, but like I said, it has nothing to do with me because I didn't get concierge level. But so they're telling them, and I want to ask you all, what would you choose? But they gave them some options. And the first option was you can be moved down, because think about concierge level is about our balconies. You can be moved down to a ocean view room, and not get any of the concierge perks, but you get your cruise fee refunded. So you're cruising, you get your cruise refunded, and all you have to pay are your fees, your taxes, and your gratuities. So that's the first option they were given. Balcony to a regular ocean view, no perks, and get a refund, but you just have to pay the fees, taxes, and the gratuities. That was option A. Option B, cancel your cruise, get a full refund, and then get 75% of the price of your cruise towards a future cruise credit. Okay, so second option, get all your money back, don't go cruising, get 75% of the cost of that cruise towards a future cruise. And then option C is don't take the options. Stay where you are. Stay with your concierge level balcony room.
What would you do?
For me, because I have Mimi with me who has severe claustrophobia, I don't know if she would do. I mean, she's been in an ocean view, but I think I would just either stay with what I got, or I would take the refund, get the 75% future cruise credit, and book something else in the future. What would you do?
I would get a full refund plus the 75% of what I spent to a future cruise. Because I'm just worried about the level of service, because you have like a dedicated group of individuals on board who are working for that particular service, and they overbooked it, and they're going to be trying to accommodate all these upset passengers. I'm just worried about that.
Yeah. So anyway, there was somebody in our Facebook group that took the deal and got the refund and the 75%.
Get a better room.
Yeah, for next time. So that was our news. So let's go ahead and go to the chat. And if you would want to tell us which one you would have chosen, then put it in the chat. And let's say hello to everybody.
Oh my goodness gracious. My computer's stuck. Cruising is fun anytime says, I want option 1. That was the ocean view.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, free cruise, pretty much.
makes it
free cruise. And it's a 9-day cruise, y'all. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've been in an ocean view, and I'm fine with it. I can go outside and get fresh air by going, leave my room for a free cruise. Hey, BDF, there's Keith. I saw Keith last night in the D&G Explorers chat. And there's Anthony. Hello, Anthony. Good to see you. And there's Cruise Nuts, guys. It's so great to see y'all. And then there's Miss Meg. Hey, Meg. Meg's been putting a lot of reels out about the Georgia Aquarium. I think we need to go to the Georgia Aquarium and meet up with Meg for the day.
We should do a glass blowing. Go to the glass blowing.
I know, but I want to go back to the aquarium.
Who says we can't do both?
We haven't done the aquarium in a while.
Who says we can't do both?
We can do both.
We can make a weekend.
And there's Paul. Hello, Paul. Thank you, Paul, for posting that we had our live stream tonight. He does that every day. He posts everybody's live streams that get in touch with him. Such a great thing. And there's Clock Family Adventures, and we have to clap for them because they reached 1,000 subscribers.
They put it in the chat.
Yay! So excited for y'all.
I'll highlight it later.
And they work so hard. I'm so proud of them. That's awesome. Hey, Tony G, 1975. Thank you for joining us. 44 days until his 61st birthday.
There it is.
Hit 1,000 subs this week. Whoop, whoop. I'm so happy for y'all. That's stressful getting there, but when you get there, you're like, wow, that's pretty cool. Thank you so much, J&S Adventures. We appreciate a thumbs up, and good evening to y'all.
BDF said, that's darn right, pilot for the Millennium Falcon.
You have so many titles. There's Bone Tired Travelers. Great to see you, Denise. And Darlene, hello. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Cruising is fun anytime. Thank you for joining us. Also part of the J&S. And there's BDF Travels. Hey, Bill. Great to see you. We're going to have Bill on in the future. We'll talk about that in a minute. And Travel or Bust. Hello. Great to see y'all. And Destination Fun. Hey, hey, hey.
I'm working on it.
I wish I could see their little avatar pictures bigger. I guess I'll have to go to their channels and look because they always look like a lot of cute little couple pictures in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, cruising on the high seas and travel. Great to see you. Good day.
My eyes are dry.
You need some eye drops?
That's not a good thing.
And there's Ralu69. Hey, y'all.
I'm working on it.
Ralu, where are you from? I love hey, y'all.
I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done.
Okay.
Whoa, ow.
Are you getting old, chica?
No, it's just my eyes are dry.
I like this little shirt she has on today. Makes you want to touch it.
You know, when I first tried this on, you're like,
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because I tried it on. This is from Thread Up, and you were like, it doesn't have much of a shape. I was like, it's for work.
It's for work.
It's for work.
I like the sleeves though.
Yeah, there's a bow in the back.
You have a bow in the back? Oh, that's cute.
Gigi has to tie it every time I wear a shirt.
You go to work, tie my shirt.
I wore a shirt yesterday. She had to tie my sleeves. I walk in.
I bet I know what shirt that is.
Yeah, it's the stripe. Yeah. I walk in. I'm like, tie me. And then one of my coworkers comes in and he goes, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "My aunt is dressing me." Okay.
I had to tell you this quick thing. So when she was like little and she went to daycare, I would work during the day because I was a teacher, and William would work in the evening. But I made him take her to daycare because she actually had preschool. I mean, it wasn't just daycare; it was preschool. And I was like, "You have to have her on time because it's like class. It's preschool. It starts at 8:00." Well, him getting a toddler or not,
we can sleep for a long time.
Yeah, those two are not the most motivated morning people.
No, we're not
and the teacher called me to tattle on him, like he's not bringing her here on time. Like this morning he came in at 10, and he blamed it on the fact that he couldn't do her hair. He's like, I can't do her hair.
And I had
just literally, she had curly hair, but just literally put little clips in her hair. And so then they said he started showing up with all her stuff, like her clothes and everything, to get her ready because he couldn't do it himself. Isn't that pitiful?
I bet they probably looked at him like, this is not part of our job. He's like, ew.
Her teacher was Miss Ann, and Miss Ann was like, bring whatever you need to do. I will get her ready. Just bring her here on time. He's a mess. So we do have some upcoming stuff going on. We have some musicals. We have the Book of Mormon. We're going to see that. Mm-hmm. We're going to see Wicked again. And we're going to see Six, the musical, coming up. So we got a busy summer of musicals.
I want more.
To make Hannah happy.
I want more.
And Mimi and I will soon be getting on the Celebrity Summit. Already picked out all my outfits today. Got them bagged up, my little zipper bag. And then Booze Cruise is in 192 days. That's exciting. That's really getting, maybe it's shorter than that. I think that's wrong.
Is that from last time?
Yeah, that's from wrong. Oh, that's wrong.
Why don't you just ask Siri how many days till blank, blank, blank? You can
because I was going to pull up my thing.
Oh.
That's right here. 185 days, y'all. Gosh. I was shortchanging us.
How do you short 5 days?
I could have just taken 7 days off from last week.
Oh, that's 7.
That was 7 days.
I thought you said 187.
So before we get into trivia, we do have a couple of notes coming to you about our channel, about our live streams.
Why did I start that?
Huh?
My bad. Riley says they're from the South.
Ooh, what concerts am I going to?
I don't know.
What concert y'all going to? I want to know. I love concerts.
There's Jarrell.
There's Jarrell.
Jarrell, you want to help me in my yard tomorrow?
Hannah needs her help cutting her grass.
I just need supervision.
She's afraid to be out there by herself doing it.
I don't like being by myself. I live in a pretty what's the word? Not traffic.
Heavy traffic area.
Heavy traffic area. That's yes. And I'm just afraid of someone just pulling up in front of my house and just being creepy.
She don't like for people to approach her for anything.
No.
Yeah.
So Carouse
Day. 184 days to Cruise Day and 182 days until I fly to New Orleans.
They said,
I'm so excited we're going to New Orleans. I think.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about going back to New Orleans too.
Wait.
What?
Are they on the booze cruise too? They're on the booze cruise.
Who?
Are they not on the booze cruise? Because they're going the same time as you.
Okay.
Is that not right? Are y'all on the booze cruise? I don't know who's going and who's not. Okay.
There's so many people going on the booze cruise. Like, people are going to I'm going to learn their name, and then I'm going to remind me of your name, because I'm awful about names.
I'm not.
We need name tags all the time. Maybe we should get, booze cruise shirts and have our names in the back.
Like jerseys.
Yeah, like jerseys. So, next Thursday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you.
What's that from?
Star Wars.
Good job.
May 4th, we're not going to be live. We are going to be premiering our second video from New York City when we go to the Statue of Liberty at Empire State Building at 7 p.m. Why are you breathing heavy?
I just sighed.
Oh, then the next week I'll be gone, so we will have no live stream on May 11th. Unless Hannah wants to do a live stream.
Absolutely not.
Without me.
Absolutely
And
not.
plan it. But then on May 18th, when I get back, we're going to have Bill from B-Dove Travels with us. We're going to be interviewing him about his channel and all his travels. And then on May 24th, which is a Wednesday, you and I will be with Derek and Gregory on their live stream of D&G Explorers, which will be a lot of fun. We've had them on ours in the past.
They're the ones with the cat. Are they no? No, they're not the ones with the cat. They don't have a cat.
I don't think so. I don't know if they have a cat or not.
Nope, they're not the ones with the cat.
One. And then on May 25th, the next night, on our live stream, we're going to have Guga and Rob, which they're a lot of fun. I don't know what they have. They have a dog.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure they have a dog. I've heard it, I think.
Who has a cat?
Who has a cat? Y'all have a cat? Tell Hannah. We're going to recognize our moderators before we start our trivia. We want to thank them very much for watching out for our channel. We have Anthony Simone, J&N Travels, Rayleigh Creative Travel, Fisher Fun Ventures, SET Adventures, which they're on a cruise right now, Lovey's Fat Life, Fordman, a.k.a. Kenneth Oates, and Meg. Mm-hmm. Which is Megs and cheese in here.
Clark says that they're going on a haunted tour on the Friday before the booze cruise.
Yeah. I got our plane tickets, and we have a companion ticket to use, and they didn't have Friday open. That's the date. So we're flying in on Saturday before the booze cruise, and we're staying a night after the booze cruise. So we're flying in on Saturday, and we're flying out on Monday. So we get 2 nights in New Orleans. We went for 2 different hotels just to have a different experience. And then, so we'll get 2 nights in New Orleans.
When's this booze cruise?
When's the booze cruise?
BOO''S.
Bill, look on Facebook for the group. It says Booze, BOO''S cruise, October 29th, Carnival Glory. If you search that, it should come up with our Facebook page. And it's all the details about it. Mm-hmm. Love to have you with us.
I won't be there.
Hannah won't be there. Sorry. She's dog sitting.
I'm saving PTO, and also work will be crazy, so I will be here.
Plus, we have a wedding as soon as we get back. Elizabeth's wedding.
I'm probably not going to be traveling until December. Boo-hoo.
Yeah, bachelorette weekend.
I'm not filming that.
I didn't say you had to film it, but you at least get a trip out of it.
Oh,
thanks to Elizabeth. Get married and all.
Okay.
Oh, I saw where he's going. Bill says he's going on the Lolita. I got a hiccup. I did not burp.
That sounds like acid reflux.
Bill said he's going on the Lolita Loca group cruise. They do one at Halloween too. And William and I went on their group cruise for Alaska, and it was so much fun. Very well planned. It was a great time.
Booze cruise.
Booze cruise. Thank you, Meg. Appreciate you.
All right.
Okay, let's play some trivia.
Yeah, I apologize.
Disney parks trivia.
So, some of it's kind of hard. My bad.
It's just for fun. So as soon as you see the question, if you know the answer, put it in the chat, just for fun. So, but we are getting close to a milestone.
I don't even know.
I'm not going to say what it is.
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
It's not a big one. I mean, it's kind of cool. Anyway, it's a.
Is it a views?
Views.
Okay.
The views one, yeah.
And again, for anyone who's not here, I worked at Disney World. I obtained a lot of knowledge about Disney parks. My goal is to visit all 6 Disney resorts in the world. There are going to be questions about all 6. Have fun. And
how many have you visited?
3.
3 out of 6.
Yes. So yeah, some of them may be a little.
And you've been on a Disney cruise.
Tough. The first one shouldn't be. So let's get started.
I like you having to handle the crypt trivia tonight.
Which ride is at every Disney park? When I say every Disney park, I'm talking about every Disney resort. So there's 6 of them, and this ride is at 6.
If you don't know, just guess. It's all right.
It's a good guess. When you think of a Disney World commercial, you see this ride. So, yeah. Did you read any of my questions and was like, wow, I don't know? I asked Jarrell some of these questions. He said, it is indeed difficult. Jarrell, the last time you went to Disney World was like when you were a child.
Jarrell, you want to go to Disney? I want to go to Disney, Jarrell. Do you want to go to Disney?
He does not want to go to Disney. I can tell you that right now. He said negative Ghost Rider. No.
I have an itch.
Where are you pointing at?
I see Ricky Ocean here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I said hey to him because he definitely was in here earlier.
Oh, no, I don't think we said hey to him.
My bad.
Did you say let me holler at you?
No, because he was definitely right here.
Look at there.
My bad. Hey, Ricky.
Hey, Ricky.
And Lexi.
And Lexi.
I'm sorry.
What is Lexi up to today? I miss seeing her pretty face.
I miss talking to Lexi.
I know. She's going.
We miss you too, Ricky. Sorry.
We love you too, Ricky, but we just like Lexi a lot.
We love you equally. It is not Space Mountain. It is not Small World. It is not the Teacups.
Oh, that's some good guesses, though.
I want to go to Tokyo Disney with Hannah. Very good answer, my love. Very good answer.
Maybe a honeymoon.
Yeah, because that's Tokyo will be the honeymoon.
He's like, I'm going to get out of here now.
Ricky said, thanks, guys. Crying emoji.
We love you too, Ricky.
It is not Splash Mountain. It's not Splash Mountain. But it is Dumbo.
Yeah, very good. Destination fun.
Dumbo is
flying
every
elephant.
single one. So Dumbo is in California, Florida, France, Japan, Shanghai, and Hong Kong.
Is it Disney World that had 2 Dumbo rides? Or
It had 2 Dumbo, like, I don't know what they're called.
one was a fast pass at the
and
time, and one was regular.
I think they're both still there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one of my favorite Canadians.
He's on the cruise ship.
He said hello from the
We
Discovery
have a lot of
Princess.
people on cruises right now.
Yes.
Hello, Nick. I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful time.
And then after his cruise,
and
he
he's
gets to
with-
start his new job.
I think he's with some of your other favorite Canadians too.
Is he?
I think Maddie and Scott are on there. Are Maddie and Scott with you? Nick? I know they're cruising.
You know, I used their little thing they sent me to store Sally's grooming supplies.
That little.
Yep,
cute makeup
Sally's grooming supplies is in that bag.
I think it was meant for your grooming supplies.
All right, next question.
It's a long question.
How many Disney princess / queens stories are told on the Castle of Magical Dreams at Hong Kong Disneyland? Hint: Anna and Elsa count as one story.
All right, so you might want to tell what this means.
So basically, Hong Kong Disneyland, when they opened, they had the same exact castle as Disneyland, that small one that's like 75 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Hong Kong was like, we want a more distinct castle. So they decided to build the Castle of Magical Dreams. And each spire and tower of this castle contains like an homage to one of the princess or queen stories. So how many stories are told on the castle?
See, I thought it was, you know how at Disney World they project the images on the castle at night on that show?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's what that was.
No.
These are actually on the castle.
This is on the castle.
Okay.
If you take a picture of the castle and you zoom in, you will see, like, for example, you'll see an apple for Snow White. Snow White's one of them. So just how many are there? I just need a number. Yes. He said yes, they are.
Aw.
Hi. Live Little's here.
Hello, Live a Little.
Well, they're still there. I'm talking about both of them.
Okay. I love their baby's name is Poppy. That's what I call my dad. Or you call him Dad. Love that.
We're close to the number, but it's not there yet.
Just keep on guessing.
Beep, 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 beep.
And I saw that Live a Little has put out they tried celebrity for the first time too. So they've put out a series on their channel about that. It'll be our first time too trying celebrity.
Hong Kong Disneyland is actually opening up either this year or next year a Frozen themed land. With
Is it cold?
Do you know how hot? Do you know how hot Hong Kong is? Apparently, it's hotter than Florida.
No. No, I won't be going there.
All right. So the answer is
Sitting on vacation is not my ideal of vacation.
13. So there are 13 stories told on the castle. You have, let's count: Cinderella, Tiana, Aurora, Sleeping Beauty, Ariel, Mulan, Snow White, Moana, Merida from Brave, Belle, Rapunzel, Pocahontas, Jasmine, and then you have Anna and Elsa from Frozen.
That's your face.
That's 13.
You might lean out.
I was reading. That's 13. 13 stories are told on this castle. So yes.
Very good, Ralu.
All right. Which Disney theme park has the largest castle? You have 6 to choose from.
We know what you've already said about California. That's not it.
There's just a dinky one.
Do you remember when we got?
Oh my gosh!
When we stayed at the hotel the first time, and we're like, we can't see the castle from here.
So we were in the Marriott in Anaheim, and we were in a room that faced the park, and we were like,
and they were like, oh, you get to face the park,
and we're like, oh, cool. Maybe we can see the castle. Maybe we can see the castle. Can't see the castle. We are walking to the park, like in the freaking bus loop. I'm like, where's the castle? Where's the castle? Go through the turnstiles, go into Main Street in the circle. I'm like, where's the castle? Where's the castle? Get on the Main Street, walk down, and I'm like, that's it. It's like,
remember having your pictures taken by the castle?
Yeah. I was like, what? What? Yeah, no, it's definitely not Disneyland. I can tell you that right now.
California Disneyland.
I can tell you the order.
You're a little obsessed if you couldn't put them in order.
Yeah.
I have sneeze.
Well, sneeze.
I can't sneeze. I look at the ring light.
And it's the newest Disney park, if you know that. It's the newest one. They opened, I think in 2016, 2015, 2016, 2015. Oh.
All our celebrity stuff is coming out now. We are pleasantly surprised with celebrity. Yay! I'm excited. We're on one of the older ships, but I've heard it's been totally revitalized, which is nice. They didn't call it revitalized. They call it something else. 2.0 something.
All right, and the answer is Shanghai.
Very good, Darlene.
It's 197 feet tall. Yeah, Disney is like 180 something.
It's close. Okay.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Yes, we'll definitely keep your godmother in our prayers.
Yes.
All right, next. What was Disneyland Paris's name before they changed it? What is Disneyland Paris's name before they changed it? It wasn't Disneyland Paris. It's actually kind of funny.
Wonder why.
Oh, I know why.
Oh, okay. There's a story to it.
Oh, there's a story. I watched a documentary.
I see your explanation.
Yeah. So, yeah, like this Disneyland Paris, when they opened it for the first decade, it was in debt every year. It wasn't making money. it was
How's it doing now?
it was finally getting out of debt pre-pandemic, and then the pandemic happened, and it's kind of,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not great. I think it's the only park to ever have gone in debt in the Disney franchise. All right. The answer is Euro Disney.
Yeah, there's several people that got that one.
Euro Disney.
Very good, y'all.
Euro Disney.
I didn't know that one. I've always thought it was Disneyland Paris.
Nope, it's Euro Disney. So the reason why is because Europeans thought of Disney as like this money-hungry company. And so when they bought the land, they didn't even want Disney there. They were like, yeah, no, we don't want Disney there. And then when they named it Euro Disney, because in Americans' heads, they were like, European, Euro Disney. Well, in European people's heads, they were like, money Disney.
Yeah, because euros.
Because the euro is the currency of a lot of European countries. They were like, money Disney. And they were like, yeah, no, we don't want to support this company.
So they changed it.
Yeah, they changed it to Disneyland Paris because they literally read it as money Disney.
All right, the next one's easy, y'all. I think it's easy.
What is the name of the attraction in the big golf ball in Epcot? It's really long, and when you get really hot,
It's the best.
It's an air conditioned.
It's kind of like the people mover over in was it Future? The World of Tomorrowland, whatever.
I think you're thinking of the great big.
I can remember
beautiful tomorrow.
when we'd all get tired of walking, and we like, let's go to the people mover. This is kind of like this. What this is, I actually like this attraction. Though.
Yeah, they renovated it like 3 times. I remember the time we went on it with the most recent renovation. We're like, what did they do? I just know also that they were talking about like one of the scenes where they're talking about like I think space travel, and there's a female scientist in there who looks like Foxy Brown. She's a Pokestop. I just know that.
You would.
Yeah.
That's from Pokemon Go. If y'all don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Meg understands.
Was in the attraction in the big golf ball. The big golf ball. It is a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I just got it. Shining at the end of every day. It is called Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship, most relaxing ride, especially when you go on your back and go. You're like, this is wonderful.
It's called a geodesic sphere.
I don't care. It's comfortable. It's relaxing. Well, let's ride again.
But it opened with the park in 1982.
The next one's pretty easy too. I think it is.
Because you saw it. Speaking of Epcot, this next thing was in Epcot.
Uh-huh. What
singer starred in the special effects show attraction Captain EO?
Yep.
I remember.
Is there anything in that building now?
Well,
you think they tore it down for something else?
I don't know what they did with that building because it had Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah. That was irritating.
And
is the Muppets still in Hollywood Studios?
Yes, the Muppets are still in Hollywood Studios.
I love the Muppets.
I love how many details are in the Muppets queue. And I love the fact that I don't even know what that character is called. He runs out, and the big one, the big Muppet, he runs out in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
What singer starred in the special effects show attraction Captain EO? There's a great, big, beautiful. Now that song's stuck in my head. That's from the Carousel of Progress.
I was about to say, what is that?
It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
That's something else I enjoy.
That's another air condition.
Yeah, I think it's because I like things with air condition.
It's a long thing with air condition. Have you seen the video of the guy who was not in the right state of mind due to an illegal substance and he hopped on the stage?
No.
Yes. He hopped on the freaking stage and fell asleep on the stage. Like he laid on the stage. And they were like, we have to stop the show. I'm like, obviously. You can't leave him there.
But a lot of the stuff, I can remember going when I was younger to the Carousel of Progress, and a lot of stuff that they predicted for the future came true.
I just know that like the VR headsets, I'm like, yep, they're here.
They're here. So I guess they've had to update everything.
I hope they do. It is Michael Jackson.
It is.
Michael Jackson. Yes, yes, yes. Michael Jackson.
Destination Fun said, yes, the Muppets are still there. Thank goodness. I love Muppets.
I love the Muppets too. The Muppets are surrounded by Star Wars.
Do you know there's a Muppet show going to Broadway?
No, there's not.
I think I heard that.
Is that not Avenue Q?
I think I heard that. I might be wrong.
What is the name of Disney's first water park?
And we took you there.
Yeah.
When you were little. I think that's the only water park I've been to.
I didn't go to the other ones.
Yeah. Even when you were working there, you didn't go.
Mm-mm.
Did y'all have free admission there?
I think on some days, but I don't like the sun.
You don't like getting sunburned.
Yes. What is the name of Disney's first water park? The fact that this was even an idea, this water park, just blows my freaking mind.
It was fun when we went.
I understand.
But you have to know that water parks have evolved greatly from when we were growing up.
I understand.
I mean, you used to go to Myrtle Beach to go to a water park. It was like 3 slides. Mm-hmm. And they were like concrete slides that you would like get scrapes on your feet and stuff. No. I mean, it was not like it is now.
No.
We didn't have all that fancy stuff they have at water park. We didn't have inner tubes all that. You hurt yourself. No, the one at Myrtle Beach did have one inner tube, and it had like these little, it would go like over the little cliff and go over a little cliff, and you were on your inner tube, and your bottom would hit the concrete each time you went over the little cliff. It's surprising we didn't die. We're like, let's go again tomorrow. I like scrapes and everything.
Yeah. When did you take me? What year did you take me?
Was that the first time we? No, it wasn't the first time we went. You were probably 4.
Oh.
Yeah, 9.
Oh. Okay.
First time we took you to Disney, you were 3.
So Disney World has the water parks. Currently open is, well, I don't know if it's open right now, but currently still there is Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. But those were not the first water parks. Hi, Ryan. Hello, how are you?
Hey, Ryan.
The first water park was actually a water park that no longer is there. It is abandoned, and it's called Disney's River Country.
There's so many people doing like videos, the abandoned water park.
Well, they try to get to the the island it was on is still there. You can still see the island, and basically Disney River Country wanted to think of it like as an old swimming hole. That was the theme. And they used the water from the surrounding area to basically,
it was lake water.
It was lake water. Yeah. And it wasn't well filtrated, and people died.
I got sick.
There was like bacteria that like
and we took you there. We're such good parents. We had a great day there.
So they had to shut it down because it just was killing people. And it was bad.
It was connected to the campground, so that's why we went there, because we were camping and we decided to spend a day not park out of the parks and actually do something else, and we went to the water park.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people want to look at it all the time. They're like, "Hey, Moonlight Adventures here."
Hello, Moonlight Adventures.
Yep. Next question, and it's not a trick question. Who owns Tokyo Disney?
If y'all not following Moonlight Adventures on TikTok, they've got a good one. They have a good TikTok.
When I found out that this was a thing, I was like, how'd they let that happen?
Somebody else owns it.
Yeah. So Disney wanted to open up an international theme park.
Why are you picking up?
Because there's something on my hand. Disney wanted to open up an international theme park, but they just didn't know how to. So no. I like right here. And so they leased the licensing rights of Disney to a company that is not Disney. And that's who owns Tokyo Disney.
Why'd they do that? Why'd they let them do that?
I don't know if they just didn't have the money to do it themselves, but they wanted an international theme park. That's all I know. And this is the first international theme park. Yeah. But it's not Disney. Disney don't own it.
Another place I want to go is Dollywood. I'm thinking about places I want to go.
Uh-huh.
I haven't been in Dollywood forever.
Uh-huh. You know they're opening up their new
roller coaster.
Yep.
And
it's the Oriental Land Company.
I think Riley knew that.
Yep. And Darlene.
The
Oriental Land Company owns Tokyo Disney and Tokyo Disney Sea. And Tokyo Disney Sea is one of the most, I've heard, beautiful theme parks ever.
That's where you going on your honeymoon?
Yep.
Did he leave the chat? Did Darrell leave the chat?
He's just probably ignoring you. He's still here.
When I was like,
next question. This is an easy one. I realized all the Disney World questions have something to do with Epcot. Because Epcot's my favorite favorite theme park in Disney World. Which boat ride attraction in Epcot shut down in 2014?
2014
to make way for a Frozen themed ride. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I rode the other ride, the original ride, it scared me.
There wasn't much to it.
There was a troll that came out of the ground. At, when your boat goes forward.
You don't like things popping up.
I
at you.
don't. And then also
mansion.
polar bears growling at you. I just didn't like it.
Do you still love that Mexico ride?
Yes.
That used to be
The three caballeros. The three caballeros. They say we're the birds of a feather. Da, da, da.
That's one of the prettiest inside. Is that?
It makes me so mad that the restaurant isn't good.
It isn't good. It's not good Mexican food.
Yeah.
And there's a restaurant. Is it outside?
We're talking about the nachos?
It's better than the inside one.
Yeah, the one inside literally tastes like crap. It just doesn't taste good.
They need to get some authentic Mexican food.
I will have to say,
know what they're doing.
One of my best. Also, anybody know the answer to this? Y'all should. I have a Disney pin with this ride on it in my pin book. But one of my favorite memories from my Disney college program was I always loved in the Mexican pavilion inside. They have the stores, and there's a guy at a table carving and painting the Oaxacan wood sculptures. And I looked at him and I asked him, I was like, "Do you have a tiger?" And he said, "No, I don't have any tigers today." And I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "I've always loved these, these wood carvings." I said that this has been around since I was a child. And he was like, "Do you want to paint one?" And I said, "Yes." He says, "Well, come back another day and, I'll fit you in to paint one." And so every time I would go to him, I would ask the question, "Do you have a tiger?" And he would know it was me. And he allowed me to paint a shark. And it was really cool and everything.
Did you have to buy it?
No.
Oh, he sold your painting?
Yeah.
Oh.
But he made it look pretty because I didn't make it look pretty. But I came back. I left the college program in January. I came back in July. And I went to his table and I said, "Do you have a tiger?" And he looks up. He says, "It's you!" And he finally had a tiger. It was a little tiger. "It's you!" I was like, "Do you have a tiger?"
Because she went to Clemson, so she had to get a tiger.
Yeah. So let's see. It is the Maelstrom.
Miles? I can't say that word.
The Maelstrom. Maelstrom.
Maelstrom.
Maelstrom.
Like mouse.
Mal. Like bad in Spanish. Strom. Maelstrom.
Okay.
You notice the wait time is 5 minutes because nobody was ever on that ride. Let's see. Maelstrom. We have timer verses here.
Well, hello, timer verse.
Maelstrom was a great ride.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
He said, "I Googled it." Not timer verse, probably. Don't admit to it. All right, the next question. The Maelstrom was cool because on the outside they had this waterfall that had a cave, and you could see the back of the boat come out.
Yeah, that was the yucky, the scary part. And we go, woo!
You're like, I'm about to fall out.
And I also had a drop.
Yeah, it was to redirect the track
Yeah.
from going backwards to go straight down. All right. Which ride has the distinction of being placed in a different land in every Disney park that it has?
That has it.
So-
Not every Disney park has it.
Yeah.
But
So it's in 4 Disney resorts. And when we say lands, think of like, you know, in the Magic Kingdom where there's like Tomorrowland, Liberty Square, Fantasyland, Frontierland, Adventureland, things like that. That's what we mean by lands. This ride is in 4 Disney parks, and each park it's in is in a different land. Interesting. Baby,
When you wouldn't ride this ride.
don't give it away.
No, you love it.
I love it.
I
I
can't talk
can't
about
talk about it. And the
Oh.
problem is there's a song that goes with it, and I can't sing it.
You can sing it after they answer it.
No. What am I supposed to talk about? I can't talk about it. It's interesting because it really doesn't have a place anywhere. If you think about it, it doesn't have a home. It doesn't fit in anywhere.
It doesn't fit in any land,
Yeah.
any theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's there.
I think I also like to go back to Busch Gardens in Williamsburg.
It is not a small world, and it is not
You
Space
are-
Mountain.
are you
I'm
ignoring me?
telling people, I'm giving them a hint. It is neither Space
It's
Mountain.
a small world after all.
I will have to say Disneyland has a really good small
Oh,
world
they do.
because they incorporate the Disney characters in each land in the small.
And it
world.
has the outside part too.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And if you get stuck out there, you will get sunburned.
And it's a long fear of getting sunburned.
I do not like getting sunburned.
It's called sunscreen.
I don't care. Okay, which ride has the distinction of being placed in a different land in every Disney park that has it? It's the Haunted Mansion.
There's 4 of them.
There's 4 of them. So I have it in my notes. It says that it is at Disneyland, it's in New Orleans Square. At the Magic Kingdom, it's in Liberty Square. At Tokyo Disney, it's located in Fantasyland. And at Disneyland Paris, it's located in Frontierland.
Frontierland.
Yeah. And it's called Phantom Manor there. That's what they call it.
Ah.
But yeah, it's in a different land
That
everywhere.
doesn't fit in Frontierland.
Yeah, it doesn't fit anywhere. Haunted Mansion. Yeah, so the Haunted Mansion, I will have to say it has the coolest gift shop. I worked in the gift shop. It is so cool. And I love the Haunted Mansion. I love it very much. Okay, and our last question.
Hannah used to be afraid to ride the Haunted Mansion.
Okay, I like to point out that they hid these pop-up animatronics behind gravestones, and that's what scared the crap out of me.
Are you afraid to ride anything now at Disney? Is anything makes you afraid?
No,
No, not me either.
Okay, who purchased the first admission ticket to Disneyland in California?
Me. I
Were
wouldn't
you
have-
alive?
I wouldn't alive.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I went to Disney World. When did they open?
70s.
I went in 73. That was the first time I ever went. Because it was my 5-year-old house. I remember my parents camped there and we had my birthday party. Like at the campsite. We went to Disney and you had little ticket booklets that you had to purchase and you had to tear out the ticket to ride the
I
ride.
have the booklet.
I just told my age.
That's Disneyland.
I also went to Disney World.
And 1971 is Disney World.
Yeah. Telling how old I am. Still young at heart.
Mm-hmm.
Still ride a roller coaster. I love what Time Reverse said. Mickey Mouse. That would be cute though. Mickey Mouse at the ticket booth buying the first ticket.
Hot dog. It was
Good job, Darlene.
Roy O. Disney,
Roy O. Disney.
who was Walt's brother.
His brother. Yeah.
Roy Disney. He was like, yeah, brother, I'm going to be the first person to take your ticket.
How much y'all think the ticket was? How much do you think Roy spent for that ticket?
Hello, Eric B.
Hey, Eric B.
Hot dog. How much did Roy Disney pay for his ticket?
It was the real price. It wasn't like he was getting a specific deal.
In 1955.
How much is a one-day park ticket?
Do you know that the opening day of Disney was so bad that everybody who worked on the creation of Disneyland called it Black Sunday because everything went wrong. The asphalt wasn't cured. Like, things weren't painted. It was bad. Like, half of the attractions were painted like that.
I think there's something that I watched about that. Was a documentary about it? They were talking about that.
It was bad.
They weren't ready.
They were not ready. He paid $1.
Yep.
No one guessed it, but he paid $1.
He did.
And now you pay over $100 for one day.
So we just have a few more minutes, and I was going to tell you about, real quickly, about what we're going to be doing. My mother and I are going on the celebration, the Celebrity Summit soon next week, and it's a unique cruise. First of all, it's the longest cruise I've been on. It's 9 days.
One day longer than what I've been on.
Yeah, we went on 8 days with the Magic. And we are going to start in Bayonne, New Jersey, which is right across the river from New York City. And we're sailing out of there. So we're going to fly into New Jersey to New York. Huh?
New York.
Did I say it right?
Yeah, and I was just wondering how you're going to say it.
We're going to fly into New York. I've never flown into New York before. Flown into LaGuardia, but not New York. And we're going to stay the night, get on the ship, and then we're going to do 9 days on the ship. And it starts there, but it goes to Newport, Rhode Island. Never been there. Martha's Vineyard. Never been there. And then it goes down to Charleston, South Carolina. Been there. That's the day we'll stay on the ship. Because we go. My grandparents lived in Charleston. Yeah, my grandparents lived in Charleston, so we did all the tourist stuff all the time as children. And we also leave.
I'm wearing Disney.
I'm talking.
I'm wearing Disney socks. I just realized that.
Hannah's wearing Disney socks, y'all. Anyway, so we leave out of the. We're gonna. I'll probably still. We leave out of Charleston to go on Sunshine, so I'm not going to get off the ship. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to all the way across to Bermuda and stay in 2 nights there. Excited. 2 days there. Yep.
And I'm just here.
And Hannah's going to be helping my husband take care of the dogs. Mm-hmm. Entertaining him. He wants you to eat with him every night. But we will not be live streaming next week. We will be putting out a video as a premiere. And the following week, we'll not live stream. And then the following week after that, we have special guest Bill from BDF Travels. And then the next week, we have Guga and Rob with us. So we've got some fun stuff coming up. And speaking of coming up, at 8 o'clock is Lovey's Fat Life. And then at 9 o'clock is Beach Please. So please make sure that y'all head over to their channel. And kind of start wrapping up. We've got another minute, I think. So, Hannah, anything else you want to talk about?
I finished a book for a book club that didn't happen.
What book did you finish, Hannah?
The House in the Pines.
The House in the Pines.
It was a thriller book.
I babysat another dog this week, and I didn't get as much time to read as I should have.
Yeah, I finished the book. The book club is being postponed, but I'm thinking of a way to propose another book club to our local bookstore. So I'm just trying to figure out the details on that.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to give them more business.
Well, I received notifications that Mike and them are about to go live. So we thank y'all so much for joining us. We appreciate y'all. We're going to miss chatting with you, but we will definitely be back in 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
You're skipping 2.
Yeah. So but we'll see. Well, if you'd like to join our premiere next Thursday, we'd love to have you too.
Yeah, because New York videos don't get a lot of love, y'all.
we need some love on our New York videos.
I'm going to keep going. You're going to keep seeing it.
All right, Hannah, will you close us out, please?
Thank you all for joining us and staying. Y'all the real MVPs. But yeah, y'all stay safe out there. Stay healthy. And don't forget to journey on. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, you're not going to see that, Paul, because I already edited it out.
What?
That. That was supposed to be in the last video. It got edited out.
It was bad, Paul.
Yeah. It's like it never happened. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.